Howdy there, folks. How are y'all doing? My name is Rees, and welcome back to another episode of our StoneBlock 2 Let's Play Adventure, where today... I didn't plant that. Today, we're going to have a fun time playing with the Watch of Flowing Time. So, I talked about this last episode, I teased it a little bit. You folks know that we have a wand, and this wand allows us to accelerate time and space within a confined area. And it's pretty useful for breeding chickens. So let's say we wanted to take these graphite chickens we got here and breed them together. Well, we could just stick a couple seeds in there and then just stand here and hold down the right click button. And as you can see, it does accelerate it pretty quickly. And before you ask, yes, it is on its fastest mode. There's a better way, though. And in fact, there's a way that will accelerate sort of everything in an area. I don't remember the exact specifics of it, but it's the Watch of Flowing Time, which is a great big name, I realize. Gives 12 bonus ticks to nearby blocks every tick. Each tick nearby mobs move 0.1 times the speed, so things go faster, creatures go slower. I don't know what the radius is, but that is specifically on a pedestal. When you're just holding it, it's a little bit different, but we're going to have to build one of these before we build the pedestal anyway, so we can play around with it a bit. It's a fun time. It's expensive. It's 4 million EMC, but I think we just have, what, 443 million inside of here just sort of sitting around, and then I think in here, I haven't even checked this recently. Each one of these stacks is another 164 million, so... we're doing all right. I think we can afford this. I don't know if we have any of the ingredients what? Hold on. Okay, well, that was concerning. I don't know why that happened. Shouldn't have happened. Are we having power issues? We definitely aren't having power issues. This cell is full. Everything's full. It might have just been one of those little minor glitches that we shouldn't really worry about. Have we made red matter? I don't remember. I think that we did. We certainly are now, and we've taught it to the system, so we're doing good there. I doubt we've made a clock before, though. Why would we have? We don't need to know the time. We're underground. We just sleep when we feel like it. There's no circadian rhythm we need to abide by. We're free in this place. That's what freedom is. Not abiding by the circadian rhythm. But there we go. Watch of Flowing Time accomplished. Way faster than I thought it would. So time control mode is fast forward, rewind, off. I think this thing still requires fuel to operate, and you can use redstone as fuel, or you can build a Klein star. Should we do that? Should we build a Klein star? I mean, Klein stars are fun. I always get told how to pronounce them properly from people who know infinitely better than I do, apparently, how they're supposed to be pronounced. Can you throw them in here and get, like, more of them? There was a trick for getting them at a reduced EMC cost. I think what you did, I doubt it still works, but if you had, like, a cobblestone and you put, like, a value of a cobblestone in one of these, when you tried to make another one, it would be cheaper. It doesn't look like it's working right now, though. Also, did that just lose all of its value? Oh, no, it pumped it back in. You know what? Let's not try to cheat the system today, mainly because I don't specifically remember how to do it. Let's instead just combine the 4 of these together to create the next tier, and we're good to go there. I don't think we need to make... Well, do we need to make one a tier higher? We could. It is just a matter of combining the 4 together and getting the next one. They aren't particularly expensive at this current stage, so, I mean, we could just kind of keep going with it till... we reach, a respectable Klein star if we wanted. Each higher tier stores a higher amount of EMC. Look at that, we're already on the sphere. Isn't the Omega next? It's only 25 million? Really? I thought it would be higher than that. Interesting. Well, Shrek. Let's make one. Boom. Klein star Omega has been accomplished. We can put it over here, and it'll fill up with EMC, so it's now got 51 million EMC stored inside of it. And we can use that to power different types of armor that consume EMC, different types of tools, different types of utilities, like the Watch of Flowing Time. I guess it's a tool. Weapons as well can consume EMC. This has also completed a series of quests for us here, none of which are going to give us good... Oh, an Invar laser gun. That's a good reward. That's actually a good reward. We are in an updated version of the pack now, Invar Hammer. I was going to say maybe the rewards are better, but I'm starting to see... a lot of garbage. Basic capacitor's not too bad. Reinforced conversion kit. I don't know. I feel like an engraving gadget's kind of lame for a Klein Star sphere. And well, I guess that was for the Omega, wasn't it? I'm not sure. Wait, why does it go from Klein Star Veer to Omega to Sphere? What is this? Make them... What? What is this thing? Oh my gosh, it goes up higher? There's something better than the Omega. I had no idea. Okay, we'll empty all of our fuel into here, and we'll get a few more Omegas. This is mind-blowing to me. It just looks like you're restarting, though, right? Oh, it's a Magnum star. Okay. Sure. Oh my good gosh, each one of these is worth 100,000 EMC. We're not doing this. We are not doing this. We will store a substantial amount of energy in there for now. Maybe we'll come back later on and do this in a bit. An induction smelter. Well, here's what I think of your induction smelter, your conversion kit, and I don't know what this does. Is this just engrave things? That could actually be kind of cool. We'll hold on to that one. We might use it. All right, I was trying to determine why none of the keyboard buttons were working. I couldn't charge the darn thing or anything. I can see now why everything's got a conflict. Cycle item mode. Okay, so here's the problem. Charge is on V, but so is shape toggle, vario on off, and item cycle. Is there a way to just get rid of these things? Just set them to nothing? There we go. Okay, I've set everything to none. So now if I press V on here... Yeah, that charges up. Okay, you might have to go into your settings and change some key bindings in order to get the Watch of Flowing Time to charge. We should be able to now Shift V to charge it down. Awesome. So that just alters its effectiveness. Like the higher the charge, the more potent its effects are. So right-click to fast forward. If we were looking at the sun, you could watch the sun sail across the sky. Right-click again to rewind, which sends the sun going backwards, and right-click again to turn it off. It also speeds up machines when you activate it. So let's say we want it all the way charged up with V. We set it to fast forward. It's not altering these. We need to activate it by pressing G, except G was taken, so I changed it to mouse button 4 in the setup. Here's the thing, though. That doesn't actually work. Click, there's mouse button 4, nothing happens. But then if I shift, it activates. And in order to turn it off, I have to do the same thing, mouse button 4 and then shift. I don't know if that's because I'm using mouse button 4. I don't know if there's a better way to do that. But to test it, we're just going to do that again. It's activated, and there you go. As you can see, the progress is going by much faster. And unlike our wand, that is happening to everything around us. So that means these chickens down here are breeding faster. They're all full. I need to clean out their pins now that I'm here and thinking about it. You'll notice that this does not affect... activating it. Activating it and then changing the mode are two different things. So changing the mode, I think, only reflects the time of day. So you can fast forward time, you can rewind time, you can turn that feature off, and of course you can change the potency of that by using Shift V to charge it down or V to charge it up. And again, in StoneBlock 2, you're going to have to change it because some of the other things are set to V and there's a conflict. I hate when that's the case, but there you go. That's independent from pressing G to activate it, or in this case, mouse button 4 and then Shift. I don't know why, but there you go. It's a bit inconvenient to stand around there, though. Wouldn't it be nice if we were older? Then we wouldn't have to wait so long. But then also, unrelated to that, we could just, leave it set up in there and not have to stand over there with it. Wouldn't that be great? Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you to the pedestal. Let me find it. Not that one. There it is, that one. This one's made with dark matter. Dark matter. Do I have dark matter blocks? I do. I can get like a stack of them. No worries. We've burned through a lot of EMC today, creating Klein stars. Has it actually consumed energy from it? I think it consumes energy. I'm not sure. So what we can do is we can plop this thing down in here somewhere. Maybe just right here. I want it to be centered up wherever it is. I'm not sure what the radius on it is, but we could shift-click that on there, and I think shift-click to activate it. Listen to them go. So boom, there you go. That should be going faster now. It is. It's not as fast as standing here and doing... Oh, wait a minute. Can we combine the acceleration rod with the power of the... Yes, we can. Well, there you go. There's the thing you can do. It's not going to be that fast. I don't think it matters either if you charge it up, right? So if we, clicked it off of there by left-clicking, you can see it's fully charged. And I think if we unloaded it completely and then reactivated it, I think it's going to be going about the same speed. Yeah, so it's sort of independent of whatever charge you have set. You can stack them. That's an option. If you wanted to have multiples of these, you could do that. So if you wanted to, you could throw down 3 pedestals, and you could throw down 3 watches of flowing time and activate them all. And then if the sound effects don't kill you, I mean, just look at the speed on the breeding there. And again, you could do more. Those are also affecting these, it looks like, I think at least. I'm not sure what the radius on this is. I tried to Google it earlier, and it doesn't say. I can't get any information on it. Let's move them over there a bit closer, though, and see if it changes. So we can look at it, get a bit of an idea of how fast that's going. That's pretty quick. Throw one of these down. Oh, there we go. Oh, gosh, no, never mind. I was wrong. It definitely wasn't accelerating it. So what is the range, though? What about this one back here? All right, I found the breaking point. So this one is 4 blocks away from it. Well, depending on how you count. I'm going to say 4. This one here is 5. It's going pretty fast. It's going a respectable speed. This one's going so much faster, though. So that's probably going to be it. I guess a 9x9 area, 4 blocks away from the center in all directions. 9x9 area. That's just based on my math and my test there. I'm not going to leave that set up because this thing can't even process the emeralds quickly enough. When you do that, which is crazy. The last thing we're going to look at today is a sound muffler, because the sound going on in there is driving me bonkers. It is too ridiculously noisy. You got to build yourself a note block, maybe make a stack of the darn things. What else are you going to do with all that material? Combine it with a bit of wool, get yourself a sound muffler. These are very, very useful if you want to mute sounds. They do exactly what you think they would. Look at that. Doesn't completely get rid of the noise, just turns it down. You could do this yourself in settings, but then what if you need to hear something? Every time you walk away from the chickens, are you going to go back in here and go over to your sounds and turn back? No, you're not. Sound muffler, strongly recommended. And with that, I think we're done for today. I know that was a bit of a shorter one, and we really only touched on a couple of items, but honestly, I don't know what else to do with that information. I mean, I feel like I've done exactly what I wanted to do. I've accelerated the rate at which we can breed chickens, and hopefully soon I can complete my chicken collection, which is one of my big objectives. I'm not really sure where to go next. I've been taking a look at our quests, and there's still tons of things that we can... There's still tons of things that we can do. Obviously, this is something to work toward, a Colossal Star Omega. That's, a goal that we can continue to pursue. Extreme crafting, we've got we don't have a neutronium compressor. Or did we end up building one of those during the live stream? I can't recall. But we've got to get that so we can get all of our singularities and get down here to the infinity ingot. That's a big priority of ours. We technically haven't touched draconium evolution. I mean, we have. We haven't made one of these tablets, though. Looking at it, I've realized now that a lot of the things that they want us to do in draconian evolution, we've already done. We haven't unlocked any of these because we never did whatever this is, build a tablet. Good gosh, so we've missed out on a ton of quests by not building this tablet. We'd have all 3 of these completed. These 2, these 3. Are you joking with me? We've got one of these. And I still want to do mystical agriculture. It's still a thing that I want to do. I mean, we're so beyond it at this point, but there's still a lot of really cool features in that mod, and I think it'll be nice to sort of take a step back and do that. This I'm not too sure about. Chickens, we haven't 100% completed. We haven't 100% completed any of these, have we? Goodness gracious. Storage was one I thought for sure we'd 100% complete pretty early on, but I just don't have an interest in going through and making all of these different cells and all of these different crafting nonsense things. I couldn't care. And then here, under regular quests, indentured servitude. I guess we could create an auto-scythe. We could do some of these things. Make some netherrack. Surely we've done it. Surely we've had netherrack. I'm almost positive that we have. If not, you know what? Okay. Okay, you know what, game? Click. 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 Boom. Do I have to have like a certain amount for this quest to complete? 16. Maybe that's the secret. Maybe I've never had 16 at any given time. Well, how about now, game? How do you like me now? Game? What? There we go. Biomarker. Wonderful. Wait a minute, that's the one you can complete multiple times in case you shrek it up. Oh, well, don't I feel like a fool now? I wonder if the fact that that one's never going to be completed means that technically this is never going to be 100% complete. Like, does this count toward the 100% completion? Also, this Chaos Chicken one. This one's irritating. Autosave, look at that. I did it, game. I didn't realize it would be that easy. We've reached that point now. What do I get as a reward? Some drops of evil. That's a pretty good reward. I approve of that one. Porcelain Dolls are a thing we just never did. Porcelain Dolls are a thing we never got into, but look, there we go. We can do those right now. And it's another step towards being 100% complete. You have to turn these into all kinds of things. The spawns an Enderman when used on a barrel full of witch water. Barrel full of witch water. Do I have to make all of these independently? I do have to make them all independently. And I can! Blazing doll. Creepy doll. We've got which one was this one? A floating doll. Oof. I wonder if it actually floats. That could be terrifying. The protecting doll. Something tells me these weren't supposed to be that easy. Oh no! We don't have any niter! I also don't know how to get it. Or for that matter, what it is. A byproduct of sandstone through a pulverizer? And sandstone is just sand together. Okay, well, we'll do that then. Get in there, sandstone. We just need a little bit of niter. We'll continue on. What were the other dolls? So next up we've got the oozing doll. You don't want your dolls to ooze. Oh my gosh, we're actually starting to run out of necessary materials. Wait a minute. Do I not have any water anymore? I got rid of the squid tank. I don't think I have any water anymore. Oh, well, what? How did I let this oh, well, there's some in there, of course, but... Uh-oh. Well, this is a weird position to be in, but here we are. We did get some niter, though. We got some nitor, so we can create the breezing doll. And then we've got the crushing doll. How about that? And that just leaves the oozing doll, and for that we're going to need this bucket of water. Yes, there we go. EMC for the win. So now we can have all of these making water, and then I can create a new infinite water source, and we'll be good to go. Our energy buffer is now full, and so are our Herculean storage, or sorry, our gargantuan storage units. Maybe we need to get some more of those. Don't really need these plugged into them anymore, with the way we've got power going now, so we can just put 6 of these like so. Oh gosh, I reckon 8 total ought to do it. You know, we got to store power somehow. Big batteries I don't believe are inside of this pack, which is a shame because that was a fun mod. You could just make huge batteries. It might be. I haven't checked. Battery? I don't see it in here. There's some baubles though that are batteries. So comment down below. Maybe you already did in the last episode, but let me know what the best mod for storing immense amounts of power would be. Because I'd be real into looking into that. Oh, hey, look. I forgot I could do this. There we go. Why else have any of these super cool devices if I'm not going to use them? Just accelerate all of this into water. All right. Oozing doll. There we go. We made all of the dolls. Let's get rid of them now, because quite frankly, I don't like looking at them. Really, the breezing doll is the only one that doesn't have an EMC value. Tragic. Absolutely tragic. How are we doing now, though? What kind of rewards do you got for me? Some upgrade speeds, alright. Some spawner changer, that's not a bad one. Basic capacitors. Handy. Garden cloche, I'm sorry, I don't know what that is. Another spawn, okay, well you did just give me one of those. That's simple alloy smelter. Alright, and then a basic flow. Okay, it's gotten useless again. Now it just wants me to kill a bunch of monsters. I don't know about that. I mean, I'm still upset that I don't have this completed. I found the command. I was supplied with the command on Discord on how to complete this manually, but I don't know. I kind of want to go back in there and try it again, but do it better. Maybe build an even better laser, because we could do that. I just did some Googling. I'm trying to figure out. We have chaos shards now, but how do you use those to make like the chaotic laser medium and the chaotic pipe piece? Because I would like to make those before I go and fight this creature again, because we're getting some insane numbers on these things. And I just think it would be incredibly beneficial to have those if we're going to go back and fight that chicken again. Not that we need them, but it would certainly make things a lot faster. So if you know that, comment down below too. But for the time being, I think we're done here. I'm going to keep working on breeding chickens. Thank you folks for watching. God bless you. I'll see you later. Bye!